and no searching for loose ends. Now flex me 100 bins, mad tens with mad diamonds.
We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Boston Celtics. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Queta. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Down low. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson outside. The kick out to Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. Here's Queta. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Towns. Tatum's shot is off.
Looks like he might have been guiding that one a little bit.
From deep, Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Lets it go with the three. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Hart. And so just over a minute and a half played. To the paint. Here's Towns. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Here's Brown. And he drives in. And it's Hauser in the corner. Inside. Here's Brunson. A putback. Pass to Anunoby. And Brunson has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked. And here's Tatum for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And he just lulls the defense to sleep at times with his handle before pulling up. You can't back off this guy. That's just inviting trouble.
Now Tatum, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Pass to Hauser. Now Tatum, out to White. Here's Queta. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now Towns. Bridges left side.
2 minutes.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
And everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
To the left wing. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Queta's shot is off. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston leading by 3. To the middle. There's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Inside. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Hart, wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside Tatum. Down low. Queta. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Tatum's passing ability really makes him a problem in that pick and roll. No wasted motion, always slicing and dicing the defense.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Goes up to the stripe. Tatum no good. Beyond the arc. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Tie game in Boston. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
11. New York. 11.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Here's Tatum. A terrific shot on the turnaround. He has 7.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when he can create space.
Towns, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tatum, no good. The Knicks trailing. Pass to Bridges. Ball stolen. One-on-one here. Hauser with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Here's White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Here's Garza. Still scoreless. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Right side Towns. Fires for 3. Great D that time from Tatum. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's the screen. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw this game. And so here is New York, trailing by 2. Towns in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Garza. Back to Brown. And here is Tatum. Over Hart. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges, no one around him. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bridges got the lead up to 1 now for New York. To the paint. There's Tatum. Towns with the defensive effort. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one's good. Brunson.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Tatum drives in. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Hart outside. Pass to Brunson. From deep. And again, New York with the triple.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Back to Towns. Fires it up. And Boston with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Towns down low. Brunson outside. Towns the screen. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Pass to Garza. From downtown, Robinson with the block.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
A nice shot by Tatum. Now just a 4-point Knicks lead.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead, up 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now Pritchard. Pass to Garza. Robinson pulls it in. New York leading by 4 to the left side wing. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Shamet. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. 6-point game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Walsh. Rebound by Sohan. So it's New York now. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to Shamet. 3-pointer. There's the triple. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Shamet. New York needs to get off a shot. They shoot again. And Boston with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. New York leading by 6. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Harper with the steal. Here's Walsh. No good with the layup. Pass to Sohan. Here's Alvarado. There's a screen by Robinson. Alvarado with it. Scoreless thus far. Sohan with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Celtics trailed by 6. White goes in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got his first 2 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Out to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. And Boston with the rebound. 1:31 left in the 3rd. And it's White missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Brunson downhill. Off on the layup. Here's Boston now. To the inside. Back to Tatum. At the top of the key, Hauser. There's a screen. Down low, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. Over in the corner, White gets the three-pointer to fall. White's got 5 points so far.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
The Celtics with the lead. He takes it in, and White slams it in.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction. A prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Outside, Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson outside. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
And here is Brown. Pass to Tatum. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Inside. Out to Brunson. Anunoby outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Here's Brunson. Count the basket and the foul. That one on White.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And New York making a change here. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The kick out to Brown. Here's Tatum. Whoa! What a play!
And you get the sense Tatum is used to getting hit when he's penetrating inside. It almost seems as if he embraces those challenges.
The kick out to Towns. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Towns, the screen. Another chance. It's off. The Celtics with the lead. Now here's Tatum. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Hart.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Rebounded by Tatum. Here's Tatum. Robinson with the block. They recover it. Now here's Tatum. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Rebounded by Tatum. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Wow, that is huge. Going right at the defense and showing a lot of nerve.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Tatum outside. set the pick. Tatum driving. Count the basket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And Brunson, here we go. What touch on the floater.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Wide outside. Tatum a screen. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Now Brunson. What touch from Brunson.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Collins drives in, and he jams it in.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Outside, Brunson. Now Robinson lays it in off the window.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Wide outside. Now Hauser. Tatum. Oh, good on the layup. And they commit an intentional foul. There's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Here's the screen. Brown deciding where to go with it. Tatum up top. Puts up the three. Knocks down the three. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time conversion there puts them up 3.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbound.
Yeah, she shining like butter. From Chicago, I call her Young Cutler. Leave it to people. I pull up in Billy's with Latin. They all want to meet. Yeah, they all want to greet them. Then they all want to. No, they won't tease on that. They won't read on that. They won't leash on that. Don't Felicia that. Mama see to that. They won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that. If she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my baby, I got money, I need rain. Money in my pants, I got money, I got change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. Baby, I'm a double streaming, video, switching back, yeah. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard call them Beatles. Hey, was face so I kept me in Regals. Drop in the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a bring back me a. Yes, I got trust, I'm not worried about that, they know they can get. That's why I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, I done got